Carlos, this thing is awesome. Goes in there like that, so when you open the door falls down out of your way. It's got LED lights in there, so when a fuse blows, you can see it through the little window. This is going to be awesome. Is it going to fit?
Ooh, keep your fingers crossed. Oh, look at that. It fit in there perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Wow, good job.
That's my first electronic component.
So if you guys haven't figured out, that box right there is going to be where all of our electronic components go.
Electrical.
Our solar system.
No, whatever. You're not describing it very well.
Okay.
This is the outfeed to the box. So the main 110 power line comes in there to the breaker and divides and goes everywhere. And the main 12-volt power supply goes in there and divides. And then it's got fuses and indicator lights.
No,
So,
I was talking about that box right there. That whole great big box
oh, yeah.
is where all of the solar system brain box is going to go. Brain components.
Yeah, and then they're going to exit not through that hole. Those are airways. So I cut airways, so that whole thing. And these are going to be
Vents.
perforated metal vents. And then it's all going to exit out that corner and go up a chaseway and get distributed. So that's the plan.
You're on.
Well, I think this is going to be awesome because you just open this panel up and there's your 12-volt fuses and your 110 fuses will be right there.
You'll be able to see it okay?
Yeah, you have to lift the couch up. But,
Yeah.
I mean, the bed will have to be elevated, but we thought about putting it here. But people tend to put their feet back underneath and kick stuff, so this seemed like the better location for it.
I love it.
I'm thankful for Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. I love this. Okay, guys, there's the plumbing. It's all roughed in. We're hooked up to the heater, to the water heater, up to the shower. Over here to the sink. I'm just short one piece of pipe here that come up into the sink. And over here to the water pump, to the tank. So basically, super simple water system. Pretty much almost done.
You are live here on Nap Time.
To all of our millions of fans out there, thanks for watching. I'm cutting up the Happy Jack, which is really, I got everything unwrapped and I tore the first one apart, so it's not going to be that hard to do, but it's a little harrowing because the thing was expensive and they basically don't make one the size that we needed. So we're having to modify this one. So we're taking a brand new Happy Jack and cutting it into pieces.
Dissecting it, huh?
But it's going to be awesome.
And it's going to work for us, right?
I hope so.
It'll give us each our own individual beds.
Yeah. Already cut it in two.
What is this thing?
Oh, it's a metal cutoff saw.
Wow.
And it's a good one.
It's an old one.
Mike's got a lot of miles out of this thing.
I bet.
I used to come up here and cut my kaleidoscope pieces sometimes. So I'm going to double check that before I turn the engine on here.
Always good to measure twice, cut once, right?
Oh, see, because I lined up on the center mark instead of the cut mark. I'm
Yeah, you did.
supposed to be out here, taking off 7 inches. Oh, there we go. By the time the saw curve comes out of it.
We're okay right here?
Yeah.
So guys, let me show you what I've been doing this morning and most of yesterday actually. I got the paintbrushes out and the rollers. Check this out. We have got color in the box. Check it out. I've been painting the couch / day bed and I'm so excited about this color. So yeah, we decided to go some different colors and have fun and make it playful in here.
What I gotta do is get these two pulled back together.
What was that?
So all I gotta do is get these two back together, but I gotta take the tension. It's hard to tension it.
But you're making great progress, huh?
This is not for the faint-hearted, I can tell you that.
Okay.
Because this chain is timed. So both of these gotta be clear at the bottom, like that. Yeah. So I think now, as long as we don't let the chain come off the cogs, instead of trying to physically pull this together, see, I gotta get it that much more on there. I think I can take these loose.
Or maybe slide it over.
Move that over.
Then go back into your holes.
Oh, there we go. That's about how tight we want it, too. There's the snap we're looking for. There. Now, if this will go back on here.
Okay.
So to make this work out, I'm gonna have to shorten this. I had plenty of room for this to connect anyhow. I had 3-inch things for the anchors to go into, but I'm gonna have to, because of the chain lengths, if I shorten this 1/4 inch, I think I can get it in. So I'll shorten it 1/4 inch, do it again. Okay, I got one of the Happy Jacks up on the wall. That's where the drive motor is going to go up there where you see the wires hanging. So I had to divide and conquer, but it's hanging up there. I put some bolts clear through to the outside up here. Learned that one from Mark. And then, you know, it's got big screws in here anchoring it to the stud on the wall. So very solid, not worried about that coming down at all. So I figured out the easiest way for me to do this was to mount these two rails at the distance that they need to be. And then you can time the brackets. In other words, you can get them in the same spot. I put them all the way at the bottom. So you put these all the way at the bottom on both sides. And then you get both of those all the way to the bottom. Then you hook the chain back together up there and it'll be timed right so that the brackets are level with each other. So all I got to do is put this back together and shorten the chain, and Should be good to go. So this is the Happy Jack all installed. Got the crossbar that powers the other side. I put the motor on. I just didn't hook up the electronics to it yet, the controller and what have you, since there's no power in here yet. And the two little arms that go across these from trolley to trolley the tabs have to be re-welded. I cut them down, then just have to re-weld the tabs and they'll be ready to go back on. What do you think? I was missing the ground connection. So I had to call tech support. And it was that ground wire that was missing.
Woohoo! How cool is that? Huh?
It's very cool, and especially since yesterday when it didn't work, I went through the full diagnostic. I'm going to see here. Yep, there we go. So
That's as high as it goes.
There's a limit switch right there, and I wanted to make sure it worked. So there you go.
This is really going to be cool, guys. Game changer for the box. Huh.
Well, the biggest.
Wow, that goes down quite a ways. I don't even think we'll take it. Wow.
Okay, so the scenario is that these, see, it could go down even farther.
Uh-huh.
This can move down there. Or if you want it to go up higher, so you move up there like I did, but you can also flip that bracket over the other way and it'll go up even. It would take it up another 1.5 inches. But
This is exciting, guys. What do you think? Put your thoughts in the comment.
put your thoughts in the comment.
Are we crazy or what?
What supposed to do with all that wire? That's what I want to know. I'm going to have to build a shroud to cover up all the wires. But
Yeah. And then keep the remote switch out, huh?
I got. You see how
Yeah, there's wires all over.
Put the thing up in the cab. There's enough wire there. You can put it in the front seat.
That's crazy. So our big question was, guys, would Randy be able to walk under this? And look at that. He's got
What do you have?
a good couple of inches.
Really?
Yeah, a couple, 2 or 3.
Sweet.
So that is going to work out really, really good. Guys, it's official. Our first plug-in is going in. So because of how the ribs were on the box, this is how we chose to do our electrical.
Well, because the walls of the box are so thin.
Yeah.
We didn't want to weaken the ribs by drilling holes through them. This just seemed like an easy solution. So all of the electrical are going to come down the wall into these wire mold boxes. Molding's going to go over that, so that'll all be cool.
So everywhere you see tape in here, these are the lights coming in. This is for the microwave. We've got some plug-ins on the back. We've got all of the lights up on the ceiling. We've got another plug-in here. Refrigerator plug-in here. So yeah, and then we've got a bathroom light switch back here. So we're getting it done today, huh, honey? It's electrical day. What do you think? This is a totally new system for us, so we're both a little
apprehensive.
Yeah, overwhelmed. So, but the first one is in.
That you figured all along, oh, this will work fine. And then you get there and you hope it works as fine as you thought it was going to. It looks like it is.
Yes. But look, guys, we're making progress. We have an electrical outlet for the kitchen countertop area. That one up there is for the microwave. And then we'll have the light switch, an actual light switch by the door when you first come in. That will be so awesome.
Okay, so here I'm going to give you guys the wrap up. This is where we're at this point in time. So here's the rough-in wiring down here, all leading into the box. Oh, and this is my jumper for the Happy Jack, so we could actually use the Happy Jack, but you know, here's where the wire chase is going to go up the wall, and then all those wires are distributed to the lights. There's the Happy Jack switch. We got our plug-ins in, light switches in, light switch for the showers back there, refrigerator plug, microwave plug, countertop plug, and the Happy Jack's all installed, and I got all that wiring sorted out. I just have to tidy up. I'll just tidy these up with a couple little zip ties and put that up there. The switch all worked out in the end. I just used the same wire mold and brought it down and modified the switch plate so that this would fit. So now we got Happy Jack goes up. And you know, take it wherever you want, stop. Still have to build the platform for the bed to go on. So that's the current state of affairs. I have to run one more power line over for the water heater, and I got to run a power line over for the water pump and put a switch in for the water pump. So there you have it. You're up to date. The wiring is it's simple wiring, but it's still pulling it underneath the rafters and so that it's on this side of the insulation. It's a little bit nasty, a little bit dirty pulling it through that insulation. But anyhow, we are super happy that we got the wiring to this point in time. The Happy Jack was quite a challenge. I had to call tech support for his missing one connection, but that was my fault. Anyhow, I just want to wish you guys love and joy. Hope you have lots of friends and family to share that love and joy with. And I hope you have an amazing, awesome day, and that any problems you have come to great, easy resolutions. Catch you next time.